I don't know why I always put it there, like the poke. It's my special computer. You know. Should I push this back a little?
It feels like your computer's coming apart right there.
Don't say that. Just stay in denial. It really. All right.
Guys.
Wait. Okay, now you go between us. I'm gonna set up the TikTok. We're coming, everybody.
We're coming.
We're coming.
How does everybody feel? Does anybody else feel bad from this weekend?
Hi guys on Facebook.
Oh, hey.
Are people there already?
I have no
Wait,
idea.
we can't hear you. What? Oh, you have a cold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, can you see you?
I can. Yes.
And you can see Courtney?
Yes.
I can see me.
Okay.
You could probably even move it.
Like that or up?
No, that's. I mean,
Wait,
that
do you
seems
guys
fine.
like my Michael Jackson-esque
Yes.
outfit? Yeah.
Okay,
I was like, I happened to like get this like last May. Down when I was in Asbury for like Mother's Day, right?
I love it.
I got it at this cool shop. I feel like I should do the shop justice by remembering their name, but I don't remember.
Hi Sharon, how are you?
Oops.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Wait, Katie, will you make your Facebook so like I can be in it too a little? Yeah. Okay, thanks.
There we go. Is that good?
Yeah.
You can even.
I might move my TikTok a little bit.
Yeah. This is all of our logistics.
We
You guys get
usually
to,
actually start at like 3:33.
which we will probably be doing again
Yes.
today.
Yep. Yeah, actually, we will be doing just that.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let me see
All
if
right.
I'm on.
So
You may have to move this a little bit this way.
move it a little
There
bit.
you go. Perfect.
Are we there?
Perfect. Yep. All right.
Do
We
you
love
guys?
you too, Sharon.
Do we want to say some sort of a welcoming opening? Does anyone else want to do it besides me?
You're
I mean-
so good at
You're
it.
so
Do
good
you
at
like?
it.
Do you
Okay.
like doing
Yeah.
it?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, as
All
long
right.
as you're
I
good
didn't want to
doing it.
like.
I feel like it's not the same if we don't have you whooshes.
Okay, here we go, you guys. You ready? You get to take 3 big breaths with us. Wait,
Hi,
big full,
Francis.
big full inhale, and then exhale, and another inhale, and an exhale, and one more big full inhale, and an exhale. And I call in the highest, purest iterations of our most abundant. Let's say it this way. I call in the highest, purest iterations of all of our spirit teams, our archangels, our ascended masters, and our most well-healed ancestors into this space right now. And that includes everyone who's listening right now and everyone who's also going to be listening in the future. And they are all here. Here they all around us. And I give thanks to them. Oh, it's very crowded. It feels like really crowded.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Make space for me. I give thanks to all of these support teams, that every single being who is encountering us live or in the future on the recording, and also Katie, Courtney, and I are living the highest, purest iterations of our most abundant, and that includes financially, most divine and most benevolent timelines. I give thanks that we are all divinely led and divinely protected. And so it is. Aho, asi.
Yes.
That feels right. I don't think
Yes.
any of us can compete with that.
I
Matt.
know.
So it just feels right.
It's your thing. Yeah. Hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, you made
Karen,
it.
hey, Francis.
Okay.
Hello, YouTube. So nice to
Hi,
see
TikTok.
4 of you there.
Hey,
Hi, TikTok.
TikTok.
Hi, guys. Welcome. We have a very, very special show for you today, everybody. I'm very excited. Do you guys want to take take us out? I mean, it was
Yeah,
you.
I mean-
it was you guys who were the impetus to do this.
So we're gonna be channeling Michael Jackson today,
Yes.
and that actually came from his request. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Mhm.
It really wasn't an idea we had. It was kind of
No.
like
It just kind of happened.
more than happened. It
Well,
was
yeah.
like
Well, when we were together a week ago, I brought him up talking about probate,
Yes.
and you started crying because you were like, oh, he's here.
Yes.
oh wow.
Yeah.
It was Sophia said over there in California. It just turned 1, 2, 3, 4 as soon as we soon as we finished the thing. Right?
So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4 means everything is in
In
perfect order.
Yeah. So
Okay.
So wait. So
I
last
don't know
week.
what that is.
last week.
Last week was like we putting a puzzle together is kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
Because we had all of these little pieces that seemed totally unrelated,
Mm-hmm.
that all of a sudden everything clicked in and made sense
Mm-hmm. Well, and
in a very large way.
in a huge way. And okay, so I think if you guys have seen our previous episodes, one of the things we actually said last week before we even knew we were going to be doing this,
Yeah.
because we had decided it later that day, like after last week's show ended, was that when your people want to find you or speak, they find us.
Yeah.
So like they choose us. Your people who are past choose. I'm not saying they choose just us, but I'm saying like if they want to, they're gonna find us and they're gonna connect all the people in a way that it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. And then you get all of these within like 24 to 48 hours, you get these crazy confirmations that are like you can't even make it up. You just can't make it up. And so that happened to us because what had happened was you brought up Michael Jackson, and then you kept getting Michael Jackson like songs coming to you and different things that what like his lyrics about different stuff, like just all of a sudden. And then my daughter, my oldest daughter, who's super ridiculously psychic, like
out of the
just
blue.
out of the blue, actually in the show, and I looked down, but like put it for later, asked a question about Michael Jackson. And so then I said to Katie, what do you think about this?
I
Like,
am. You
I
made
am.
it.
Of course, she
Emily,
appeared.
and she just appears.
As
Right.
yes, I am. We love you.
I'm talking about you, Emily. How last week you had messaged us during the show a question about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then I said it to Katie. I forget, you were on a call, and I said, Katie, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
And then we had a discussion, and then all of a sudden, when she got off her call, we started talking, and then standing in the room, there was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And then I started crying.
Yeah. And let me just say that I think for all of us, it's one of these things that we are like, why us? Like, I know I was like that. Like, this is really weird. And it's sometimes hard to
You
let
got
go.
afraid.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's I have like this reaction, like, wait a second, like why would this be us? And then I have to remind myself that once we're in spirit, we're in spirit. So it doesn't matter what your role was or what you did or what you accomplished while you were in your body. Like this is the part of us that's all the same. So it's we talk a lot about letting go of what you think you know. So this was like a very active practice in that for me. So I want to share that because I feel like it's important, like in the authenticity of all of this too.
Yeah.
You know, that we were kind of like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like, okay, well, we will step into this because this is your request. So that's, you know,
and then
that's when we started putting all these
and
pieces
then we
together.
even beyond that, we had friends and clients, and we were getting like this, like, tell this person right now. And then that we would and I would be like, hey, we're doing this on the show. And then we're like, oh, really? Because my dad was there at his home, and this other family member was best friends with Michael, that they know him personally.
Right.
And I was like, their family knew him personally. And I was like, wait, what? And the even stranger thing was the week before that person who was his best friend, he was coming to this person to say, like, she was getting a hit of, I want to tap into this person. And like, then we put that together and we were like,
wait a second.
Because I don't know. Okay, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I actually don't know Hollywood that good. And so it's always a little embarrassing.
Just a little.
Because I like anything science, I got you guys.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like movies and famous stuff, like I'm actually not great at it. And so I was like, no, I didn't know that. And then Katie had got a hit to also tell somebody that she knew.
Yes.
And it came up naturally, actually, in the conversation.
Yeah.
And then that person had a father-in-law knew him and had a direct link.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
so it's like,
it was a person who actually pronounced him
dead.
Right.
Yeah.
So
like,
it was
like 2 degrees of separation.
All of these things that were seemingly so
like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Like so ridiculous in like, how is this even happening? That it's for us like, hey, Kara's like, hey.
Yeah.
She so for us it's like, okay, we're getting all of these like synchronistic things and we're seeing this connection. So okay, we're gonna and roll with it.
And the other thing is, we didn't have to say yes.
Yes.
So
we did
again, because sometimes something somebody in spirit form can come to you and you don't have to say yes, that I'll send your message for you. But we decided that it was really important. And the other thing is, like how Katie had said, one of Katie and I and Natalie's biggest things is like, when you tap in, and this is going to be a great example of this.
Yeah.
You have to drop off everything. Your own opinions, your own, like, to be a true clear channel.
Yeah.
I cannot attach to my opinions. I cannot attach to how I would want it to be. Like, oh, I hope it's this way. None of that. I have to go completely clear and just listen and report. And I know that these two are the same way. And I do think that a lot of times that's why we do get chosen, is because we honestly honor that.
Yeah.
We're not here to be like, oh, let me interpret what I think they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm going to report what I see, what they say. Everything that comes in here has to be aligned with love frequency, the authenticity frequency, and the highest, most benevolent outcomes of us and all involved.
Yeah.
So, and I want to just preface this, like, I'm like, any of you who are watching now or in the future, we're not here to convince. I don't feel ever a need to convince somebody. It's shared information. We're clear channels. Do with it what you will.
Yeah.
Honestly. And I'm not being a jerk about it. It's just like, you get to react however you want to react.
Yes.
Okay. Our job is just to be clear channels and report it. And, that's it.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
So,
it's simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
So, So, do you guys want to get started?
Yeah. And we're gonna jump in. And
do you? I start with the astrology.
Yeah. So Natalie has Michael's astrology chart up, and I can say when she pulled it up, I was like, holy wow! It's very. There's lots of.
That's a loaded
There's
chart.
a lot of stuff. On this chart.
Yes. So
and I'm gonna and most people about me, I like to look at people's pictures.
Yeah. And
even though he's already here and on the car ride over with us, but I still like to look at somebody's picture and really to tap into that specific person. For me, it's never ever an issue. Will they show up?
Yeah.
I'm the type of medium that if you want to speak to a specific person, give me the picture, first name.
Yeah.
That's it. And don't tell me anything else.
Right.
In this case, of course, we're dealing with a public figure, but again, I got to drop it all off. So I'm going to tap in now, and you guys can get started on your stuff.
Okay. So when I invite you all, when I'm talking about the astrology, to also take into mind that I'm seeing Michael Jackson's chart through the veil of my particular lifetime. So if it doesn't land or it doesn't make sense to you, you get to take what you like and leave the rest about what I say. what I'm seeing when I look at his chart is there are lots of places where there's an incredibly dense energy. And when I think of him, it's interesting because my experience of him as an audience member watching him is that his energy is laser focused, like so potent, and everything is so sharp. Boom, and that matches. It's a packed sixth house. The sixth house
What is happening with that lately?
Oh, is that happening a lot?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Wait, let's just let's like pack sixth house in general. Sixth house is the Virgo house. Virgo is the energy of laser focus. So if you think about the opposite energy of Virgo, which he also has, he's a Pisces rising and a Pisces moon. If you think about the opposite side of Virgo, it's diffused. I'm a Pisces Mercury. So it's really like I'm always in the all that is, and to actually pin everything down is not the easiest for me. So here comes Michael Jackson.
Wait, he's a Virgo with a Pisces moon and Pisces rising, like Sarah. Like my daughter, Sarah?
Yes.
That's what she is.
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's incredible precision matched with profound connection to the all that is.
Yeah.
Also with Michael Jackson, he has Pluto conjunct the sun. So the planet of death and transformation, charisma, power is intertwined with the sun. It's also the house of small animals. I know he loved small animals. I remember seeing him with like a monkey.
Yeah.
He loves small animals. He probably is playing with them all on the other side right now. There's this, and so also Virgo energy, which he is this energy of I am mutable earth. So picture sand pouring through your fingers. Picture tectonic plates shifting. Picture this kind of energy, like I'm making sand castles. So how that can show up in a physical body is incredible talent with dancing, which he is. He's an amazing, amazing dancer. And then he has Uranus, Venus, an asteroid called Pallas Athena, Mercury, and another asteroid, a dwarf planet, intertwined all together in Leo. So his planet of me being seen, my love language, how I like to be loved. What does love look like? What are my personal appearance choices? Also, in terms of Venus, is intertwined with the planet of surprise and shock and earthquakes and lightning bolts. Yeah. So when I was young, I actually had a crush on him, and I had a poster of him on my wall. It was yellow. He was wearing a yellow and white tuxedo, and I was like, I love you, Michael Jackson. And now I understand that I was also feeling his Pisces moon, which sits right on my sun Mercury. He's also, so he walks around with potent charisma, and also being Michael Jackson. It's not the easiest journey in this lifetime. I would say this, not knowing him, because he has Pluto, the planet. He is here to nonstop transform and nonstop die to himself and then come back in a new form. Yeah. At one point, he actually left his body. His spirit left his body. And it's interesting that it left through, my understanding is an overdose of propulpanol, which I have taken for like a colonoscopy, and it's very nice. Yeah. And he just like, that's his Pisces sun, Pisces moon is like, his Pisces Mercury, Pisces rising, Pisces moon is like, I'm so in the ethers that I can't reincarnate. I can't come back into my body. I've gone off like almost like a wisp of smoke. Like, and then here he is, his north node. His reason for coming into his body is a really big north node. It has Jupiter conjunct it. So Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. You could fit 1,000 planet Earths into Jupiter. And you when you combine that with why he came into his body.
Why is it? What's the sign for the north
Libra.
Node?
Like you.
Oh, like me.
Like his Leo, like me.
Yeah. Yes. He's yes.
Starting to make sense now.
Yes. And actually, and
Pisces, like
yes. Oh my gosh. And so, and Courtney, his Chiron, his youngest wounding is in Aquarius, in the house that's the most. It sits on your sun Venus, and it's also in the house that is the most psychic. And yes, Katie, his Venus sits on your sun. Does it sound like, do you know what degree your sun
11
is?
degrees.
Yeah, his Uranus sits
Leo.
there. Oh, his Uranus sits there, and his Venus, you have a Venus sun conjunction. So like there's a love connection. And
there is.
I know.
He keeps making me cry.
I know. Same. Like just.
Well, he's so pure.
Yeah.
His
energy.
I don't know if like I get moved when I'm channeling things, but the thing
Not
that
like
always
this.
moves me the most is like, and it usually happens, to be honest with you, with small animals
Oh yeah, yeah.
or with animals because their
well,
love is
so
that
pure.
pure.
Yeah.
That's the
And he like that's how like I keep getting extremely emotional and like because it's like every time it's just this pure. I don't think the world was ready for him.
It wasn't. That's
No,
the one
They
thing that
they misunderstood
that's not you.
him.
That's not you saying that because he said directly to me, the world was not ready for me.
Yeah.
Like okay. Now it's going to be really controversial for me to say this out loud, but I'm going to say it because I know it's totally different. Okay. But you know how like Jesus was that pure iteration of love.
Yes.
And you know how they just wanted to condemn him and all they wanted to do was condemn him because he was willing to come at a time that was just right. But the world was like shook and woke by him.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, like, hello, we're still charged about it. How many, hundreds of thousand years later, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, in that way, in that congruence of like
pure consciousness.
Whoa, like, even in my throat chakra, I feel like really like opening up with him coming through, but also like my heart.
Yeah.
And I just keep like
it's hard to contain it.
He was really sensitive, right?
Oh,
like
look at the Pisces rising and Pisces.
Oh,
moon.
that's right.
That's like me.
Yeah.
You have to be around me.
Oh my God.
And I love her so much. Her Uranus trines my sun, Mercury, and my moon. So it can be like a lightning bolt. Yes.
Yeah. So I want,
I
while you're saying this, actually, I want to, I don't know how many people are familiar with the term starseed.
No, let's act like they don't know.
I want to,
I
want to kind of give a little bit of an overview of what that looks like. So a starseed is someone who chooses someone from a different dimension, different planet, solar system, galaxy, however not connected to Earth you could possibly be, right?
Yeah.
These souls choose to come into a human body. They've never been here before, and the purpose is because they are more, and when I say highly evolved, it's not like a negative against this. It's just against anyone or like where we are as humans right now. It just is, there's lots of civilizations that are out there that have been around for a lot longer. So if you can see it in that way, and we're all connected. I literally have like the hair on my arms just standing on. When a soul is like, I am going to incarnate to try and help humanity on a collective level to ascend in their consciousness. That's what a starseed's mission is. And which really interesting. I'm going to give a little shout out to Nicole Foster because she does human design with Sage Services. She kind of was looking at his human design chart when I was talking to her. And she said years ago, he was seen as a reflector.
That's what I was
which is
say.
like 1%. It's so rare.
That's right.
So a reflector doesn't have any defined centers. They're literally like just open.
Like to projection. Yes.
It's like they take it in and reflect it back. And they take it in and they reflect it back. And that feels so true about him. So it's like we're seeing all of these things, and we have more information, I think, in general now about what this looks like. So when you said the world was not ready for him, that has been like that for me, that feeling like we just weren't ready. He got here too early. Not really too early because, people incarnate and often they forget. I mean, we all have this forgetfulness that happens when we come into a body. So as a starseed coming into human form, which is so contained and so dense, it's this feeling of forgetfulness, and then they can't always connect in to the conscious part of where their home actually is. So for me, like, this is part of over the past couple of days how he was kind of showing things to me about that.
And I feel like he really for him coming in. Also, it just didn't his family life didn't make sense. It was what I know of it, there's so many siblings. Everyone's encouraged to be like a performer, whether they want to be or not. They're all very talented. There's an incredible amount of like the family life is half in Gemini, and so there's for him it's all this mercurial. It's not like I can rely on this. I'm growing up and there's something I can rely on. There's something that feels steady for me. That was not part of his story, which actually probably would have been very helpful had he had a family that was steady and grounding for him, because it was like he could barely stay. I feel like it was really hard for him to actually keep his spirit in his body, because it was so, he was a smaller frame. And it was like to have him grounded down into planet Earth I think that it was really challenging for him. And he had Mars. The Mars is the planet of action, but it's in Taurus. So Mars doesn't like being in Taurus. So I feel like it was almost like this battle against his own body, which actually shows up in, like for those of you, if you're not familiar, like what he did, at least to his face and his hair, I don't know what else happened, but and I'm not, and his nose, I'm not sure what was going on with that. I really don't. I don't know if you guys.
Go ahead. I can feel.
What's that?
It's funny. He goes.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I just need.
It's okay. Yeah.
I just need a second of like just a little, silence. Interesting. So he sounds just like he did.
He does. I know.
When he was here, which is really funny to hear him right here with me, like, and he's laughing, and everybody, he's doing great, by the way. But he's saying he's liking the opportunity to speak now. And
it's like he feel. I don't want to say like we both just did the same thing.
I know.
I don't want to say like I don't necessarily know if like I've ever felt a spirit be nervous.
Oh,
he's a little bit
he's
timid. He's a little bit timid, but he's also like feeling more bravery these days. And it's like he's telling the world, like, I actually didn't completely leave the world. And he's like, I'm in the frequency of every single one of those songs, which is why we set it up that way. So he was a sound healer before, like, I mean, sound healers have been around forever, but in the most modern way. So he's like signaling to me that like that his music is still healing. And he goes, even when it triggers people. So he's saying like, even when his music or his voice or the thought about who he was, he goes, including, he said, including the plastic surgery I did, or the odds that I was with myself. And he said, and I was. He says, thank you, Natalie, for seeing me. And he said, even hearing it reflected the way that you're reflecting it, he loves it. And it's helping him now. See, people think that, oh, they're dead and they're healed now. But there's things that go on that they continue to progress even when they leave their bodies. So he's saying like, even being here is part of his like healing and expansion in his own soul and his spirit. And that he said, I would rather focus on the love rather than the controversy. He goes, but isn't that the oxymoron? Because my love was the controversy. And so isn't that funny the way he framed it that way? Thank you, Michael, for that, because it's like, he's talking about like some of his songs, I guess. and like it comes up in some of the songs, kind of like, just simply being him. But he's laughing now because he goes, I also understood because I was at odds with myself as much as the planet was at odds with me.
Yes.
And he said,
so again, but that's that reflector.
That's that reflector.
Yes, I know, because what happens for him is he, and I understand this and relate to this as someone who's been on stage and a performer. When you're up there, everyone is putting all of their projections onto you. And if he had in human design, if he didn't have like barely any defined centers, I had like a few. No, actually I have a bunch, but when people put those projections onto you, you're like, oh, this must be who I am.
Yes.
This is who I am. What they're telling me. Oh, okay. I better like do this so that I can fit. And then you get very lost.
Oh my God. This is making sense.
Yeah.
For this weekend.
You're all pointing at me.
I know.
Wait, and I know he wants you to talk right now too, but I just want to say that it's really interesting what you just said in your perspective. And then Michael, so over the weekend, like he was popping in and out, but there was points that like I couldn't also tell the difference. And I was experiencing like people in my family like to talk really bad about me behind my back. And like sometimes like I want to say that I'm really tough, and most of the time I don't let it get to me, but I'll be honest, there are times that it's like really hurtful.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to act like I some sense of false pride.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're really caring, and Michael said exactly, like you really care about these people, and all they're pointing out is what's ugly about you, or what they don't like, or like as your like
what's wrong,
or what's wrong, or like look at this, and it's like it's like that feeling. And he said exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like this sense of like I'm doing these things to change and like be an artist because I'm the artist, and I want to, and I know that, Michael, because I'm an artist with my body too. Like I love to reinvent myself, and I love to like that's why I like to do the hair stuff and the nails and the different things, not because I'm inauthentic, but because I love art, and I think that bodies and humans are art. And so like, but a lot of like my family members will be like, she says she's so authentic and she's not. And then they'll be like, they'll go around making fun of my lips, or they'll make fun of my whatever. And so it's like, now most of the time I'm like, okay, that's a them problem. But to be honest with you, it really hurts my feelings.
Right.
And it also makes me sad because it's so ugly. It's like the dredges of humanity. And the thing was, as a reflector, they're bouncing their ugliness back onto me.
Yes.
But sometimes, like I've done a lot of inner work to get rid of the charges where I'm not just internalizing that is true. But that took most of my life until my 40s to even get there. And Michael said, and I didn't have all those tools. He just said that, right? He just goes, I didn't have all those tools.
I didn't have people around me who he did have some people around him.
He said something about a therapist that he had.
Yeah.
He must have had a therapist, and he goes, I like them, but they weren't that helpful.
Yeah. I feel like he was beyond a therapist. Like he needed someone.
So what's interesting, and I know, can you feel Quincy's here too? Quincy Jones.
So Quincy Jones is here too, you guys.
He and Michael were actually really, really connected to each other, and Quincy happened to pop in for me over the last week or so, and he's just.
Does he write some of Michael's music?
He wrote some of he was the producer. He was a genius. Talk about there's so many artists out there who are projectors.
Oh,
I mean, again, it's like Whitney was one, Quincy Jones was one.
Projectors or reflectors?
Projectors. Okay, so it's like, I'm going to take this in, and I have these defined places in my body that will then project it outward.
Okay.
So Michael just said, Quincy was one of my people. He said, Quincy saw me.
Oh.
Quincy saw me for who I was.
Yeah.
And they had such a relationship, and like Quincy Jones just passed away last year.
Yes.
So it's but what Michael he's showing me, I feel like Quincy didn't come along until kind of later on,
Mhm.
you know, because he was Michael's like, I performed from the time I was like this big. He showed me like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, his foundation was people telling him what he should do,
Yeah.
what he should do with the gifts that he had.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
you know, he's not alone in not having people around him. You know, I'm sure that there are people who are watching this now, watching it later, who are experiencing those same kinds of things where they don't have that foundation
Yes.
around them.
Yes.
You know, but he's saying, for me, I have a very strong connection to music, as does Natalie, and like sound healing and that piece of it. It's been all about the lyrics for me. And it's listen to the lyrics. And Michael wrote, I'm like, how many songs? He's saying like probably, he's laughing. He goes, it was more than 50%. And he sang other people's music, but if you Heal the World is just in my head. Like it just will not stop. It just will not stop. Like to the point I put it on in the car and it started to play and I literally had that heart feeling and I started crying in the car, you know? So it's like, that is one of the ways. It's the frequency. If you look at the lyrics, I encourage people, you know, to, if you're feeling drawn to do this, listen to Heal the World through the lens of what his mission coming here actually was. And just allow that to kind of be in your field, because he's saying it was my favorite song. He said I had all of these songs that were amazing songs, and he's saying like he's laughing about Billie Jean. He goes, who would have thought like Billie Jean would have got me out there?
That was the first song you played for me in the car today.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
oh my gosh.
But that was one of the songs that he wrote himself. So it's so interesting. It's like the lyrics.
Oh my God, he's giving off so much heat.
I know. I'm like, I don't know if you can see my face.
Well, do you feel like
I'm all blotchy.
Not yet, but like he must be going boom, boom.
Look at, you can see on YouTube. Like,
you're turning. Oh my gosh, you're turning beet red. Yes,
because the energy is just so strong, and the frequency is so strong.
And his frequency, I want to really reiterate that Virgo is, if it's the opposite of Pisces, and Pisces is diffused, Virgo as the opposite is laser focus. So Michael Jackson with his sun, the sun is 1.3 million planet Earth's worth of big, plus intertwined with Pluto is like an incredible alchemical laser. When you're in his frequency, listening to his music, I've seen people at his concerts on footage, and they are having an alchemical, mystical experience being in his presence. Yeah. And as a Virgo, he is a healer with all of those placements in his sixth house. He came here to heal
the
world,
to literally bring harmony.
Yeah,
he said
that's the North Node in Libra.
So he said,
he also wrote "We Are the World."
Yes.
We Are the World. But, he was the spearhead of that project of We Are the World.
Okay,
him and Quincy.
So oh my God. You know what is interesting is he's talking to me right now about another reason that he chose us, because we are aligned. You know, for those of you who don't know me, I am the founder of something called Nodal Point Therapy, which is harmonics.
Yeah.
So it's like the physics concept of harmonics, but applying that to the human field and the quantum field. And it literally creates harmony. And so, and each of us, these ladies have also had NPT done. So our fields are literally harmonic.
Yeah.
And he said that's why I can broadcast through you for my mission to continue.
Wow.
It actually does.
So he's
feel
talking
like
about.
Like it does.
Listen, his moon at 14 degrees of Pisces is making a grand trine with your moon and your moon.
And your moon.
Right now, or just in general?
All the time.
All of the time.
All of the time.
So, yeah, of course it is.
Yes.
So we all have water moons. So
at 15, 16, 17 degrees.
This is really beautiful. So it's like he keeps telling me his mission's not done. Like he is. And he said to me in the car, he goes, please, can you mention this? There is, Yes. He is saying that he wanted to say sorry, but what he's saying sorry about there are to his loved ones.
Yeah.
And I don't say this lightly, okay, but particularly his children and some other people that he really, really cared about that were some of his closest friends that are still on the planet.
Yes.
And he's saying, like, I'm sorry that I couldn't stay in my body longer. And he's like, I promise you I couldn't have stood.
He couldn't have.
He keeps telling me, he's showing me his pain.
Oh.
So like he
Wow.
must have had like insane back pain and also nerve pain. Like it feels like, it almost feels, you know what it almost feels like to me?
I know
And
exactly what it feels like.
You do know what it feels like.
I do.
But
Did you
but
tell
wait.
Courtney what you told me?
No, I
What is it?
had a flare really, really bad of pain for the past 2 days.
Since we decided to do this.
And
But his legs too, like
I
it
know,
almost feels
it
like a
wouldn't-
fibromyalgia
yeah,
that is like off the charts.
Yeah.
He's making me feel. It's
Yeah.
so it's like is there anything in there that shows that his body was like almost electric, like shocks and surprises in the body?
Yes.
So like
Yeah.
he would, and what
Yes.
else did he?
what
was it?
It was this, like my whole body hurt, like my whole
The
body.
whole body.
And
That's
I
what he's
was
showing
like,
me.
and I couldn't move. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I literally had, last night was the first night that I slept in 3 days. I was up all night. And again, it was insight shared with me from someone who knew that we were doing this. She said, do you think that maybe it's not yours, that maybe it's his?
Yeah.
And as soon as she said that, I was like, ugh, because I know what that feels like.
Yes, you do.
So my body could actually hold it.
Do you also know what he just said? He said, "Tell Katie."
Yeah.
Well, I know you're hearing him too.
Tell me, yeah.
But he's talking about the part because you're telling one part and you wanted me to tell you this other part.
Yeah.
About, he says, you know how you saw the way that music comes through Katie? Katie just isn't doing the music. She is the music.
Yeah.
And that it vibrates his cells. He goes, that was actually the only time for him he felt good. He goes, which is why he could perform like that. He goes, people would say, if you're in that much pain, how can you perform like that? And he said,
yes, I know what that feels like.
And he said, the reason I could is because when I was doing it, it brought a harmony.
Yes.
And then I didn't actually, it was one of the few times I wouldn't feel pain.
You like sound healing to yourself. Yeah, that's what I I'm like,
that's right. And oh my God, Natalie.
And also it's interesting because what he's telling us as well, I feel like
Natalie is an opera singer, for those who don't know.
Yeah. So this is so interesting. I don't know if I've been sharing with you guys this week, but I've been, for the first time in my life, going live on TikTok by myself.
Oh, wow.
And it is the Wild West out there. And people say,
hi, TikTok.
They say really mean things to me. Very insulting. And and I'm like, wow. And if there's a time that I would have absolutely crumbled under that.
Yeah.
But I luckily, I've had access to 50 billion years of Jungian analysis and trauma therapy and like tools, so many tools. So I'm like, and then I feel sad for them because it's so like much hatred that they're holding in their bodies.
Yeah, like they don't even know where to put it.
Yeah,
it's just like any post they see, they're like, bleh, bleh.
Yeah. And so I feel like it also gives me even more of an understanding of what it's like to be him when he's alive, receiving so much. I mean,
he can see so clearly, and this is what he's showing me as you're saying this. Like the people that were around him didn't always have his highest good at heart.
Yes.
And it was more of, again, like with the clarity that he has now, you know, he said, and yes, it served the purpose that it served, and it balanced out like karma stuff in these people's lives. He didn't have any karma. He literally came here for the first time. He didn't have any karma.
He told me this was his first time on Earth.
Yes.
Makes
sense.
Yes.
For him, it was like
it did look very strange for him to be here on planet Earth. He was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like for him, again, I think it's part of that. He's showing me being so, I mean, I feel ridiculous saying the word pure, but it's literally the only word that I can that touches this the way his energy is. And because of that, he was very trusting, and he was very even despite all of the things that he went through, he still had this part of him that just always trusted that people had his best good in mind. And he's saying like, and I still wouldn't have changed it. Like he's very clear, like he would not have changed this lifetime,
Mhm.
you know, and for as difficult as it was, he keeps saying it's the lyrics. He said that's me. It's the frequency of the words. He said, and if I needed to go through what I needed to go through in order to have that here as my legacy, then it was worth it. He's making me feel like I want to cry. You know, and again, he's making me laugh because he's showing me like there's certain people in his life.
Wait,
Yeah,
okay,
go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well,
It's going to be connected. So
it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So he was just talking to me about it. We were laughing together, like when we're talking telepathically, Michael and I, because I was thinking like, oh, that's one area. Like, there's more than that. That I'm grateful that some of my family members are so mean, because I was like, oh, I'm very prepared for the world. Like TikTok doesn't have anything.
I know.
That, like they actually trained me. And he started laughing and he goes, actually, believe it or not, it was helpful for me to have a really mean father in terms of, he goes, I didn't feel that way then. He said, please make that clear. It was really painful for me because I just wanted to please him and I wanted to please my family. He said, however, he said like almost like that meanness was like so front and center for the way he held things, that like even though he couldn't totally understand everybody's meanness, like he was saying it kind of helped me too, like in terms of like I'm this really this life experience of like okay, I'm aware of what meanness is, but he said I still never understood it. So he says I still never he goes I still never understood it.
Right.
He was like, I understood like, oh, that's meanness. He goes, it just never made sense to me. Why?
Right.
And he says in a lot of ways it still doesn't.
It doesn't.
He says even over here it still doesn't. And he said but it's really, why I'm so centered in that like pure iteration of love. And it's really interesting
because I love people so much.
Yeah, it's really, really interesting because also and I know this is the controversy, and he said it's okay for me to say this out loud because I want to hold tenderly that on a personal level, like I'm no stranger to being a victim of abuse, right?
Yeah.
And so sexual, physical, what have you, all right? And so I don't take it lightly, like, oh, like we're not pacifying or looking past that. And really neither is he. And also, I don't know how any of you but I'm inviting you to the idea that him and I were talking about this on the way over when I was driving here to Natalie's, about how, have you ever been falsely accused of something? I know I have, and publicly so. And so I also know what it feels like to be falsely accused, misunderstood. And so I want to invite anybody who feels like really fired up for just, could you take a breath for a second and say, like, we don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. You can come up with anything that you want to do about the truth. And it's not a lack of compassion. This is because we're so compassionate. And that's why it was a big charge. Like Katie had said last week, oh my God, this feels even more controversial to me to channel Michael Jackson than it was to talk about unaliving yourself last week.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
she, right? And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And she was like, yes.
Yeah.
And I think that it's like, can we just tenderly all agree that nobody actually knows? You weren't there. We weren't there. And we're not undermining or holding like, but it's like, I've been both in the shoes of being the victim and in the shoes of somebody that was falsely accused of something, and publicly so, that that feeling like you can't undo it. It feels like it's called like
the scarlet letter.
It's like, like the scarlet letter of paralyzed, and that paralyzed will feeling. Like my will is paralyzed. And when I'm going around, like now, like it can, if you haven't done your work around it, it can really feel like you want I thank God I've done my work around it, so I don't feel this way, but sometimes it produces this feeling of I want to explain myself, or I want you to see, and like you can like thank God I've like totally been able to like take those charges off to be like, you get to think whatever you want, and whatever you think is none of my business anyway.
Right.
That like and then I'm just going to keep showing up and living my life the way that I live my life, in alignment with what's right for me and my purpose here. And I always feel like the truth comes out. And okay, Michael said, exactly. The truth does come out. And he said, and like, that's where time on earth is actually very special, because time has a way of healing things, and time has a way of letting the truth come up, uncovering different aspects that needed to be so
it's like, imagine looking out of a window through curtains. You can only see what you can see until the curtains move back. So it's that's like for me that's a really good visual.
It still makes him sick.
Well,
like
just being in it, being in that, because as you were talking, he was showing me too. It's like when you have an energy around you of people who don't, I mean, he's saying there's no other way to say it, who don't have your best good at heart. That tends to attract other people that are the same.
Yes, because that's right. So it's called, I want to say something for the public in terms of understanding what happens when you have an imprint like that.
An imprint.
So what happens is, this is mind body medicine. So I'm an advanced practice nurse in mind body medicine and integrative medicine as well. And so what happens is like, something happens and it can be just stressful or it can be trauma. And once that happens, our bodies actually store these toxic molecules of emotion. And when they store, they hijack your literal nervous system, sometimes your organs. But when they have that charge on them, what happens is, and Freud had talked about it in a psychological sense of what's called repetition compulsion theory. But energetically, it also happens, which is repetition compulsion. And so this is why once you've been victimized, you tend to get victimized again and again, because you literally have the charge. And that charge is like, it's hijacking the system as part of its aliveness. So it's literally like, think about a virus in a computer. Like it's
rewriting.
It's like rewriting the script and so it keeps attracting. So up here we go, we know that consciously we go, this is not part of my aliveness. And why does this keep happening to me? Why does this keep happening to me? Well, it's not just because it's some lesson you had to learn. There may be a soul part with it. However, once those charges are there, you have to go into the right modalities, which Michael Jackson wouldn't have had access during his lifetime. If he had been alive now, he could have, if he would have stayed alive.
He could have come and worked with you.
He could have come and worked with me. He said, I already am. I am.
Okay.
So he goes, he goes, this is why we're here. But this is, so what happens is, and believe me, that those okay, I get it, Michael. He said, I want to talk about
this. To all the people who are around him. As we're talking about this, he has like his support system who actually, are able to match his energy now.
He's talking around him. He's talking about the DNA charge too, whereas it heals in him. And we help to take that charge off now, which is why I guess, again, we opened this up with Reiki as well. Because that will also is also helpful. Okay. Sorry, I'm working on it.
You're working on his.
I'm working on him. So what he's saying is, when that changes, it's upgrading that light form. So when trauma travels, it can travel and it goes into the DNA. So when people say, "Oh, I feel like I have ancestral wounding," you do. You do. So like you could be carrying your great grandmother's trauma or unresolved stress. And again, just because she had it or he had it, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. It's like any other DNA expression. Like you could get the brown eyes or the blue eyes, or you could get the green eyes. So you may or may not get theirs, but the fact that you are related, it would have come up. So for him, even the charge between like his father and his father's trauma.
Oh my God.
He said that's why it happened so early for me
Yeah.
because he carried it right from the door from
Yeah.
his mom and his dad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And so he's explaining he like was attracting those things from very early on.
Yeah.
But he goes, and I also had access to lots of stardust because I was so pure, most literally. He said, so that's why, like, I also had this huge charge.
Yeah, he also said that's why I had to leave before my Chiron return.
Oh my God.
So Chiron is like the planet of like your youngest moving.
Yeah.
So Michael passed when he was 50.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So I know, like, but that's exactly what.
Wow.
Oh my
like
God.
He was
Yeah,
like, it was
like, I did this already. I can't keep doing this
right.
anymore.
He would have had to have done at that point like some really profound like excavation of preconception subject matter and
again, the world wasn't ready.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So
he keeps showing me like I don't.
Where's his Aquarius in him?
It's in the 12th house, the house of death and dying.
Right.
So I'm Aquarius.
Yes.
What do you got?
He keeps showing. This is connecting into people that he's very close with. He keeps showing me charms.
Oh yeah.
He's been showing me all week these charms. And like there's one of them that's a locket.
Does one have a little green?
It has a little green, yeah. Like a
green gem.
Like an emerald or like a
or like a peridot.
Oh yeah.
Wait, it looks like real. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on.
And it's like right in the center of it.
Yeah.
Like.
But he's talking about that was like his thing, like something special that he did for like the people, like his people that were closest to him.
He gave them
like or charms.
Oh.
And I keep all week he's like, don't forget the charms. Don't forget the charms.
Wow.
Don't forget to talk about the charms. Don't forget. And I'm like, okay, I promise I won't talk. I will mention the charms. So
yeah,
I'm putting that out there because he's asking me to.
Yeah, we don't.
Like, yeah. I don't know if that lands for people. I don't know what that means for people. If it means anything, and that's okay. But he was just very adamant about that, and
his love.
And
he said because
his love is in it.
And
because he's saying like people. There's one specific. He keeps showing me one specific person, female person.
Yes, the female
who sits and holds the charm in her hand.
Yes,
and puts it up to her heart and talks to him.
Oh,
and he's being very, very specific about this. So this is just for him.
He keeps going. Tell her I hear her. Tell her I hear her.
Yeah, like it's making.
I'm
me
right
feel,
there.
Yeah,
I'm getting like really. I'm like starting to cry because it's so.
And I mean, she's not the only one, but there's just something that's happening for this person right now. And he just needs you to know that whoever this is, that he is there with you. Like very, very present. I have like goosebumps all over my arms. And again, this is not, he smiled. He went, thank you. Just, I keep holding like this, my heart space, because that's just like, okay. So it's a lot for us to feel him in his spirit form. I mean, he's literally like stardust.
Okay, wait.
And light.
See, I don't know. I know that there's a connection because I know, but it wasn't even on my thing, but he keeps showing me Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah.
Is that from the
From we all know who he is.
That's
from everybody knows.
Everyone knows who he is.
They were friends.
Except for you.
You know that they were friends.
Okay, like I think I knew that they have some sort of a relationship, but but he's telling me say out loud, I guess this somehow is going to get to him.
Yeah.
That I am there and I'm cheering on his healing.
He was on stage last night at the Golden Globes.
No, are you kidding?
He was?
No, it was the first time he's been on stage and on camera in 35 years at the Golden Globes. Like,
shut up.
Presenting.
Don't shut up.
But I really didn't know that. What did he present?
An award. I don't remember which award, but yes, he literally was on stage last night at the Golden Globes, and everyone stood up for him and was like cheering him on, and he got very emotional because he hadn't been on stage in 35 years.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Michael just said, I'm there and I'm cheering you on and I'm cheering on your healing.
Oh my God.
And like he's saying to him, like,
Whoa.
you can do this. And he's saying, okay, so
Wow. I thought you guys knew that. I thought that's why you said that.
no,
No.
I didn't. You know I don't
I don't
watch
watch
TV.
that
I mean,
I don't even watch TV.
wow.
I was like, there was a football game on last
Oh,
night.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
no.
Yeah, I had
oh my
no
gosh.
idea.
That he was. Oh wow. See, I'm getting this heat again.
And I
Wow.
stopped.
Yeah, it's like coming off my back. It's so hot.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So yeah, he's just saying like, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm still right here.
Yeah.
He's like, he's going like, I'm never far. And oh wow, he's telling me, and Macaulay would have to confirm this, but I think that Macaulay knew, or was one of the few people that knew, that Michael really struggled about being in his body in this life in a way that like other people didn't know.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people knew a lot of things, but I'm telling you, Macaulay knew something and also understood him. They understood each other in a way nobody else did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's interesting. And he's saying like, he's so proud that Macaulay did stay, because apparently, and I don't want to say, I want to protect, I almost feel protective of Macaulay
Yes.
Culkin to say this out loud,
Yeah,
but Michael
yeah.
is asking so that you know that it's him, because I wouldn't know this stuff.
Yeah.
Something around, they have similar stories of abuse,
Yes.
and that he's like so proud of him for staying in his body, even when he thought he couldn't do it another day. And that, so I don't know if that was a thing.
He's had a story with addiction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's had
Okay.
Yes.
So like he's just really.
Because Michael Jackson's here.
Yeah.
Yes.
The cat
Small
is here.
animals,
Small animals. She does not ever.
She's been over here
I
next
know.
to me the whole time.
Are you here for Michael? This is very unusual.
Look, Chocolate is doing the same
Oh my
thing.
god!
Oh my God.
Yeah, Michael Jackson and the animal, because he's as pure as they
So
are.
two cats came right in. Sophia Adler's cat,
Mhm.
who we love, Chocolate. Is it Chocolate that's on there? Yeah, that's right, Chocolate.
And this is Willa.
And this is Willa.
Mhm.
And they both came over and
Yeah.
entered
Mhm.
the scene on the same time.
Yeah.
Cats are very telepathic, and they can also hold.
Yeah.
They're helping us hold the frequency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they said, well,
Even for three of us, it's a lot.
the cats
to
just
hold.
Yeah.
I
the
know.
cats
She's
just
like,
said we're used to dealing with humanity, and we can.
Yeah.
They're like,
That's really funny.
well, cats are like Aquarian too, you know.
They're
Lyran.
ruled by Gemini. They're ruled by Gemini.
Yeah.
Which is let me
Are cats
Yeah.
ruled by Gemini?
Yeah,
Oh,
Gemini.
small animals.
Yeah.
small animals are ruled by Virgo, but cats are ruled by
Specifically
Yeah.
Gemini.
Mm,
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
Oh my goodness. This is like
Oh,
the
wow,
fastest hour
because-
ever. By
Yeah,
the
why?
way.
How is that already?
I know.
Does anybody else feel that
we've already
fast?
been doing an hour.
Very fast.
I feel like
It's
went
green
so
the heart
fast.
space
Yes.
chakra, Emily. Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Oh my God, Emily. Yes. Green gems
Oh.
equals heart chakra.
Okay.
Thank you, Joanne Reelman 40449. Thank you.
Wait, Tracy? Is Tracy on?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she's still there, but yes, Tracy wrote. You know Tracy.
Tracy, I'm drinking out of your mug over here
Oh yeah,
with your
with your face on
with
it.
your face on it. I was like, is it?
I was like,
Tracy?
that's Tracy's face on that mug.
Um,
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Oh, is Lisa Presley with
oh
him?
yeah. Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. It's Elvis's daughter that he was married to. Your face right now. You're like, what? Lisa Marie Presley.
No, I know.
Yeah. Yes and no, because she's off doing like her own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like she definitely is off doing her own stuff in her spirit form. Yeah. I can't see that far away.
What is it?
Whoa! Sophia said she saw a green and purple orb around us during the show. Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
And Sophia can see, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa! Wow.
That's very interesting.
So I also want to add another astrology thing that his area of his chart that's about him being in the public eye. You guys keep saying stardust, stardust, stardust.
Yeah.
Is in the sign of Sagittarius, which for me is stardust.
It's so funny. He literally he goes, "This is why I used to do this all the time."
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
I don't know if he did that all the time, but that's what he just said to me. So I don't know if he showed me like a specific image of him. Where his hands are like
oh
this,
my gosh,
like,
we'll have to look.
Yeah, I'll have to.
You know what was? You want to know what was funny? Is today I was like, well, this might be too much information, but who cares? I was getting my new bra out to put on, and like when I was grabbing it out of the bag, there was all this like glitter on it from nowhere.
Really?
And I was like, no, I swear to God. And I was like, and then I was like,
I had glitter fall out of a bag today too. That I did. I was like, where did this come from? Oh, Michael Jackson.
Stop it.
Because you guys are all, and like when I think of Sagittarius is mutable fire, so it's like embers or like stardust or,
that's really
or glitter
cool.
being thrown into the air. Wow.
That's really cool.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So that we are at an hour.
Yeah, we are at an hour.
Maybe
hi Thomas, hi romantic. Oh yeah, and Nikki said, fascinating podcast, ladies. Thank you, so remarkable.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys
Yeah,
for coming on.
I mean, and we this.
Oh wait, Emily just said the glitter in LA.
The glitter in LA.
Wait, what glitter in LA?
I don't remember.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh wait, did it just? I think. Wait. Did we have glitter on our skin and we didn't know where it came from?
Oh yes.
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we
yes.
did. Oh,
Yeah,
we did,
okay.
Sophia, right?
And we were
like,
well, no, but it's like the energy of that, like the stardust energy, like and people. I think that we're all kind of stepping more.
No,
into
we
who
do
we
remember.
Yeah,
Yo,
you remember?
No, we did now.
We had to shift gears for a second.
Yeah.
We were like here, and then we had to come here.
Oh, we have Thomas is a robot.
Okay, you guys. So we also invite you to please let us know if can they ask for people that they'd like to hear from on our show? Is that okay?
I mean, I'm open to that. I mean, we're not going to make like any promises.
Yeah.
That this is how we'll do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I would be open to
Like,
that.
you mean
look at their astrology
do you mean like their loved ones, or do you mean
no. I'm
like famous people?
Yeah, like I'd love to talk to. I don't know anyone who's died.
Sophia, I heard you.
I heard you too, Sophia.
Did you talk about Marlon?
All right,
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, he's in my head very much right now, so I felt you send me that signal.
And you know what's really funny? When you did that, that was kind of
like,
that was actually him.
Oh,
like that was him.
No, wait. Marlon is here. Marlon Brando is here.
Yeah.
And he has more to say.
Yeah.
And Michael's going to stand by next week with him again.
Okay.
So, but Marlon has a part that he wants to bring in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just so you know, Sophia didn't write that anywhere. We literally heard her.
Yeah, I was like, it was like Marlon Brando.
Meanwhile, like he's just hanging out over here. Like, is anybody gonna fucking talk to me? No, Marlon, because today was Michael.
Yeah, today was Michael.
Yes.
And so I feel like there might be some more around this,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah,
especially
yes.
with Michael and maybe like him and Marlon and
Yes.
kind of that whole thing. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it.
Okay,
now.
so
We're
next
gonna-
week, Marlon Brando.
Yes. And
Yeah.
also, if you are not already doing so, would you please follow Katie and Courtney and me on Instagram?
Yeah.
You can find them. I'll
I'm
put
C_Crino, CRINO _1111.
And ironically, I'm Katie Starlight 11.
Yeah, of course. So that would be really helpful. So we can also go live on Instagram, which would be amazing. So
yeah, thank you guys for
thank
being
you,
here
thank you
for for like dropping off, for showing up and dropping off what maybe some of what your preconceived stuff was. So.
Wait, should we read that?
We're gonna read. Also,
we're gonna read it.
And Tomas is writing to us, the three of us. Wow, you're a beautiful, all three of us. You're a beautiful and romantic woman. Are you single, and how old are you? I'm 33 years old and single. I'd love to marry you.
Yes.
Wear shirt satin silk black.
Yes.
Oh, that's so romantic.
It's so romantic.
Thank you, Tomas, the robot.
Yes.
Wait.
robot.
All right, we
Oh my
love
God.
you
We
guys.
love you
That was a
guys.
good send off.
All right.
Thank
We
you
love
so
you.
much.
Okay, let me.
All right.
That was. Thank you. Love, wear a silk shirt.
Silk shirts.
Wear a silk shirt. Love you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wait, let me stop this. Hold
Yeah.
on. And then we're just gonna leave this open.
Wait, Sophia, we heard you.